Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and today we're here with episode number 62 of Free to Play to Max, a series where I was free to play and now I am working on maxing. If you don't understand, starting from the beginning would make the most sense. At this point in the series, we are pretty far. I am rocking 2076 total level, and I also have about 475 mil in the bank. So, bank's looking nice, but a lot of that still does have to go to buyables. This episode, I'm going to be working on crafting, and I'm also going to be doing a decent amount of bossing. I have a full Hydra task still to go, so that is going to be the big one. Usually takes me a while with these ones, so gonna be rough. God, oh my god, we did it, buddies, we did it, just like that. Oh my god. Let's go. I gotta go by this, what is it, the Hasta, it's gotta be, right? Throw that on there. So easy, just like get the drop. 1 in 3k and 1 in 1k at the same time. That's pretty funny. Right now, buying these Amrocky and Hasta from the Grand Exchange, which is what you combine the Hydra Claw with to get the Dragon Hunter Lance. This is a, I guess right now it says 74 mil, but looking at the G price for the Lance, I think this is actually worth more. Yeah, so 93 minus the 14.5 or so that I think I paid for the Hasta means that, yeah, it's closer to 79. So a 79 mil drop coming in there. I'm gonna go ahead, throw that on there. Don't think I need any stats for that. And a nice little Dragon Hunter Lance that I think I'm just gonna keep in the bank for a little bit because I gotta use it on some Slayer tasks. Maybe try it on Vorkath or something. Just kind of want to keep it in there. And after this task, I'll sell off the bow. But that is very, very nice. And I will, I will continue on with this task because it's looking pretty promising. Alright, so just got done with the 40th raid total, and we get ourselves a nice little deck scroll. This is 50 mil now, so, Jesus Christ. Nice little 12.5 mil split coming in here, and the RNG just keeps on coming, so hopefully back-to-back, but obviously not likely. I think it's my first or second item, honestly, out here. I haven't seen barely any at all. It's been pretty dry, so I'm pretty pumped. Alright, and there we go, the 12.4 mil coming in, and I'll just throw that on in here as well, and we'll keep stacking it up. Pretty nice stuff, throw that back into the gear. Actually, I might grab an Elder Maul right now, or maybe make some sort of improvement towards my Chambers gear. So here we are, somewhere a little bit different. This is the Blast mining area in the Lovakenge part of Karen. A little bit to the north, if you have the Xeric's Talisman, the Inferno teleport will take you right to basically where you need to be. And up here is an area that you can blast mine using dynamite. My gear setup is basically graceful, a teleport here, a hit points keep to regen HP. Once I go to the Grand Exchange, I'm going to grab a regen bracelet as well, which will improve that too, and a dragon pickaxe. And my inventory is just dynamite, a stamina potion, tinderbox, and a chisel. Pretty easy stuff. The prospector isn't needed while I'm actually doing this part. It will be needed when I collect from this guy because a lot of the XP you get here is upon collection, not upon mining. So, kind of builds up your XP, which is a little different for mining. But the method itself is pretty easy. I'm going to do one run through. Basically, every time you get 6 ores, you have to deposit them and come back. You can't stack them up because if you do, they will start to disappear. They can only be on the ground or in your inventory for so long before they go away, so that's why you have to constantly do that. And the money, honestly, is pretty good here at anything over 75 mining because you get the ore that is plus 10 of your levels, so at 75, you can still get rune ore here. The XP won't be as good as what I'm getting, but this is what a rotation looks like. You excavate the layer, you load it up with dynamite, and then these two I'm going to have to do at the same time because they're very close. So I light them both, and the rune light feature kind of shows where they will blow up. If I run out of here, I'll make it out just in time, and I'll go over to this one. Here I'll do 4 different ones. I won't do the middle one because it's just in the way. You basically just can't get away from the blow up area of it. So next I come down here, as that one blows up, I load this one back up, and we'll grab it all on our way on out of here at the very end of this rotation. Blowing up the second to last one, running down here, and upon blowing this up, I'm going to have to pick up 2 other ore on my way out. So I'll light it, grab this ore, grab this ore, grab this one, and come back and grab that one, and then come around and grab all 6. Rune light definitely makes it a little easier with the blow up range. I mean, that itself isn't all that helpful because knowing where to go, I know I'm going to get away, but the tile markers are pretty nice. So, done a little over an hour of it so far, and I'm probably going to do a decent bit going forward. After an hour of testing it out, gonna see what kind of XP drop we get from this, along with, I guess, the profit too. 52k XP drop, which takes me to about 60k per hour. Not too bad. Definitely can do a little better. It can get up to about 70. Also got myself 86 mining, and I guess I did forget to do some of the specs. It does help out a little bit, at least in regard to the loot, because the higher the level, the higher chance for better ore. So I got 622k, and I probably spent about 120k on supplies. So 500k profit along with about 60k XP. Not bad. So here we go, checking a palm for what is going to be 87 farming. Yet another level on my daily runs out here. Doing a decent bit right now, and I also have 2 master clues as well that I recently completed. So gonna do those. I thought it was going to take a while because there's a spirit tree clue that I had to do, but I planted one at my house, which is an instant grow compared to having to wait like 2.5 days had I not done that. So the Twitch chat helped me out, thankfully enough. And yeah, casket number 1. Not too good, 300k, but we'll take it, of course. And number 2 coming in at 312k as well. So we'll take them both. Like seeing pages, even if they're not good. I don't know. I like doing clues, so I am cool with it, and we'll keep moving on. Just went ahead and hit 93 crafting. Had to eat a little bit of food while I was on my Hydra task, and just need something AFK. It was close to a level. Don't believe I get anything too much with that, and we'll keep grinding on for 99 there. But I'm getting like 250, 260k XP an hour. Doing pretty good. So a kill before I ended off this trip, I went and got myself a nice little 630 Dragon Throne Axes. It's not too much, 240k, but it is a 1 and 2k drop that's off like the rare table here. So pretty nice to see a Hydra. I still have 52 kills, and what I just decided to do is I think I'm going to start bringing like Bracelets of Slaughter to boss tasks that I really enjoy, so Hydra being one of them. I don't know why I've been doing this. I've just been valuing my food too much in the past, I guess, but honestly it makes a ton of sense, and especially at Cerberus where I have that suicide method now. So having a good time out here though, and about 50, or I guess now maybe closer to like, 70 left. Every now and then when you're dying at Hydra too much, you gotta take a break. This break included 94 crafting, where I don't unlock myself anything too much, but replenished on dragon leather and ready to keep on going, just keep chugging along. Up at Barbarian Fishing currently, and I just got myself 91 fishing. I don't know, I've been playing every now and then in this stretch mode. I kind of like it, I don't know, for skilling. Been doing a little bit of 3-ticking here and there. I can average like 100 to 110 XP per hour whenever I do it, but I can't do it for a full hour. I mean, that stuff's a little nuts, so I don't know. It's pretty nice though, and I don't mind 3-ticking every now and then. Also up here, because I am trying to round off my stats to base 80s, and I want to do as much of this fishing here as I can so that I can just get that passive agility XP. And there we go, 80 agility coming in. I did do my tiers as well, which I haven't been doing as much of lately, but with 80 now I can do the Relica course, and also have access to the Taverley dungeon shortcut without boosting. With the +5 Summer Pie boost though, getting me up to 85, now I can complete a Western Province Elite Diary task. Still gonna push that up every now and then up at Sears, but for now I am going to continue the last little 150k fishing XP right now. Alright, so here we go, back at Durdell, and he's excited to see me. As for me, the Hydra task was one that just took me a long time. They always do, just because they're a pretty hard task, and since I have other stuff to skill in the interim, whenever I get a little bored of it, I decide to get on those grinds. Obviously happy about the Dragon Hunter Lance, and I'll be able to sell off my Slayer tab once I get to 97. I'm just going to have coins in place for the Lance because, well, we saw it. We know what happens. As for me, I'm going to try to get some yeah, there we go. Some boss tasks from Durdell. 155 DKs coming in there. In the future, I will go back out to the wilderness because I kind of like the point boost that's out there, and I would like to try for maybe the Callisto pet and the Vedion pet. So I also have a crafting level up to 95 now, and I can now craft Zenite bracelets without a boost. So pretty cool stuff. That's eventually profitable, so we'll have to take a look at that. And I'll keep moving on with crafting and construction going forward. So before we get going on this task, I'm 20k XP away. I'm going to sell off my Slayer tab from this level, just because DKs is a great task for gear upgrades. So if I'm going to do it, I want to do it now, and I'm going to get the level during the task. So just want to clean up shop and be able to put that money to use. Now here, obviously the big item, which was the Hydra Claw, is the 76 mil in platinum tokens, which is how much that was. So besides that, 63 mil, including that 139. Now I'm looking in here, none of it looks like it's from my regular bank. The only thing is, I do have some ores that aren't from Slayer itself, but I'm also missing out on some runes that would normally be in here. So I mean, net, I don't think it's too big of a deal. I wasn't just going to not do this Slayer tab because of that kind of mess up, but it's fine. The tab itself looks pretty sick though. The amount of herbs I have is a ton compared to what I expected, but I'm guessing that's mostly Hydra. 12 magic seeds as well, got a lot of those. A Hydra. There's like 13 mil in bones right there. I guess these emeralds were also mine, so maybe a mil less or so. But I mean, obviously got pretty lucky this level. Slayer with the Vizzy, the Hydra leather, the claw, and honestly the Dragon Throne axes look pretty cool. So I'm gonna go sell all this, and we're gonna have a pretty nice setup for this DK's task. Sadly, here I am selling off the Vizzy. I thought I could make a shield out of it, but I needed one more level to be able to boost. So yeah, too bad about that. But obviously a lot of money here. So 138 mil is what I have now, and I'm gonna go ahead and spend it on the DK's task. Spending this money on the DK's task, I think I'm gonna grab a Sanguinesti staff and then maybe scrap together a little bit of money for a spectral. That should be all right. First ring coming into task with the Archer's Ring, nice little 4 mil total. Enjoying the Sanguinesti staff means I don't really have to use as much of these blood barrages, and honestly I should have bought the Tormented Bracelet. I thought the Book of Darkness would be a halfway decent switch to compromise for me not spending money there, but then I realized the Spectral is nice to have on basically as often as possible, because it reduces your prayer drain here, because there's just a natural prayer drain, so it halves that. So yeah, basically I'm not even wearing this anymore and it's useless, but yeah, happy to see that, and the task has been going pretty smoothly. At this point, every DK's task is basically just a 2-trip task unless I happen to die, so that's pretty, we're doing pretty good. And also coming in with 97 Slayer as well, so yeah, I guess I got like another mil in the tab that will, I'll sell off whenever I go and bank here in a few kills, but still doing pretty good out here, and over 1,000 DK kills in total. And there we go, even on the same trip. I mean, it just doesn't stop. A Berserker ring comes in. I also have a Warrior ring as well now. Doing pretty good. So after that trip, I did 2 Master Clues. I got 1 Elite from DKs and 1 from fishing. So we put them to use. And yeah, first Master, 204k, Black Demon Mask. Something, I guess. Never seen that, but 566 from the next, so not too bad. 800k in total, and glad to keep up in that master clue count. So real quick before we end off this episode, I still forgot about these 19 brimstone keys I'm gonna go throw on into this chest. We'll see at the end if I get anything, you know, of note. Dragon fruit seed, not bad. There we go. Oh, ooh, broken hosta. That's all right, last few here. The broken hosta was a 1 in 200, so kind of rare, but yeah, pretty good overall. It looks from the inventory. I'll go sell it off in the GE once I am done here, but that is a nice little 2 mil. And 2 mil added on to my bank total brings it up to 580. So, pretty good progress this episode, not only in regard to the bank, but obviously in regard to the total as well. Going forward, definitely going to get 99 crafting and start pushing towards 99 construction. If you guys did enjoy, obviously make sure to leave a like. If there's anything you want to tell me, let me know down below. I'll also be streaming the rest of that DK's task right after this video, so if you want to go check that out, my Twitch is down below in the description. Same with the Twitter. Make sure to subscribe if you liked, and yeah, as for me, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and adieu.